For the first week of our holiday, we booked into the Las Damas apartments right on the beachfront. It looked like such a handy location. So we'll do a wee review here and let you know what we thought of it all. So it's quite a tall building. It's got about 18 floors, built in the 1960s, late 60s, I think. So it's been renovated quite a bit along the way. As you can see, right on the walkway, the boardwalk beside the beach, like literally across the road. What a view you have from there. You couldn't ask for a better location than this one. Straight out and onto the beach, or spend your evenings walking along the walkways. Right up there beside Tiki Beach. So it's a good spot. There's the map. So you can see it's right dead centre of Levante Beach. So you couldn't beat that now. And you've Avenue de Mediterranean right behind us. So there's Tiki Beach. You can find it from there, right beside it. Two gates, one to the left and one to the right. The one on the right's got the intercoms on it there, so you can get yourself buzzed in or whatever. So you just walk in through there. Walk up the back, that's where the post boxes are kept. There's a bit of a yard here at the back. The entrance, funny enough, is right in the back in the yard, so you've got to come through them gates and come round the back to get in. If we just swing round here, there's parking, there's disabled parking there. And there's some sheltered covers here for your cars. You're leaving them so they're not in the sun too long. Quite a bit of parking. There's quite a few apartments. Over on the left, we have the swimming pool. We'll have a look at that in a second. But if you go right down the back here, there's a big gate, big electric gate onto Avenue de Mediterranean. So you can actually come in through the back there and get yourself some parking. So it's sizable enough. It's the full size of the block, basically. So there's room for about 100 cars or so in it, or your mobility scooter or moped or whatever you're on. Didn't see any electrical charging points. Maybe there is up at the front. But there's the swimming pool, typical of Benidorm. This was May that we were here. The pool doesn't open until June, until the water's warm enough. I think they only last for about 3 months. And there's some toilets and changing rooms at the back there. So it's a pity it can't be used all year round like in a hotel, but probably much too cold. And if you look at the building, it looks quite nice even for the age of it, but it's some height up to the top there. There was some amazing views on the top floors. There's a few palm trees and things along here, so it's pretty enough for its age. You go into the lobby, the lifts are quite small due to the age of it. It's sort of one of these sort of older small lifts. It was all lined out with brown paper because the apartment was been renovated, so it was to protect it basically so that the rubble and the paint, you do see some dust and stuff there, but it served its purpose, so I'd say it's not there all the time. Because it's an older lift, it actually was a wee bit slow on it and a wee bit jiggly, but you can comfortably get two people in two cases in there. There was some mornings there was about 6 people packing into it. But it's, as I said, very atypical of this age of apartment block. So actually 26 floors, taller than I thought. I said 18 earlier, but 26 floors is a big building. So we were staying on floor 10, sort of about a third of the way up. You have to shove this big metal door to get it open, to get out. There's a bit of weight you need to push to it to get it out, but it's quite secure. It won't open until you push it. And the apartments, I think there's about 6 on each floor, and you have this corridor to the left and to the right. You have glass looking onto the back, and this is a fire escape. They open it during the day to let the cool wind in, but it's grilled off and protected, so you've no worries about the kids falling out or anything they got there. So we're just round to the left here. So it was 10C, the apartment that we booked. You can see it on booking.com. So it's a big studio apartment. It's basically one long room. And they've been sort of very smart with what they've done. So I'll show you around here to make the best out of the space. So you've completely modernized this in the last couple of years. So you have a new cooker, new hob, nice black granite top. Cupboards are well stocked with cups, plates, dishes, cloths. There's a brand new freezer here, so you can get your food in, do self-catering and things like that. So one long room, and to save space, they've put one of these fold-down beds. We'll show you that in a second. But look at the sea view here. This is the real selling point of these apartments. Straight out, you're looking at the beach in Benidorm Island there. Pigeon Island, I think they call it. You've got views of the beach and the walkway. So you can see everything that's going on during the day. It's early morning when we're here, so there's not a lot happening on the beach so far. Then up to the right, up towards Tiki Beach and the main part of the front. It's amazing how clean the water is here. You can actually see the rocky bottom beyond the sand. It's really blue and really clear. Benidorm Beach is really clean. It's absolutely amazing how clean they keep it. They come out at night and clean it up, and there's a wee tractor goes along. And you've a wee TV there, though we never used it, a wee desk for eating at, or for me to work on my laptop. All brand new tiled floor. There's a wee sofa bed under that, sort of an IKEA style fold out one. So if you had 2 kids with you or 4 people, there's room. They just keep it covered with a sheet. So this was a great space saving idea, this bed. I really liked it. And you can see the balcony used to be actually there and open, and there would have been a wall or doors, glass doors here, but there's a steel beam now, and they've extended out, which gives more space to the room, and you still have your balcony to look out. So basically it pulls down. You have to put a wee bit of force onto it. It is sort of spring loaded, but it's quite safe as you pull it down because the springs keep it. You have your mattress there. The blankets are strapped down to begin with just to keep it tidy, so you can take those off. And there's a few spare pillows, a few plugs and sockets in there as well for charging your phone and things they got there. It actually was comfortable enough. I was really surprised when I pulled it down, first looked at it. I thought, oh God, this will be as hard as nails or too soft. But it actually was a great sleep, so I was presently supplied by that. There's 2 cupboards left and right, and that's basically where you hang your clothes and things they got in there. But that view's stunning. So you do a compromise of a smaller room. I say small, but it was big enough. There was 2 of us, and it was big enough for that. But how could you beat that? Sitting there looking out or waking up to that every morning. It's the real sell point of these apartments. Bit of funky artwork on the walls. Couple of dining chairs, plenty of cupboard space for your food and bits and bobs. Bathrooms all fully modernised as well. So it's a really big double sink and things they got there. Usual toilet. There was an electric shower here. It was a bit tight and small. Like if you were a wee bit beefy on it, you might struggle in this here. But you know, when you're in, you could feel the cold tiles against your bum on the wall type thing when you were moving about. So you've got your gas boiler in here. You've got a washing machine. It's one of these sort of Spanish style ones. You don't really see these in the UK as much. Instructions and things are all there. It's one of these top loaders. You put your cleaning stuff in there, conditioner and soap. And then it's got one of these really weird drums for us in the UK in the bottom. It's like a round cylinder drum. And you've got to sort of press, there's a wee button there, and you've sort of got to release it. It takes a bit of playing about with, and you could nip your fingers on this. Well, it doesn't help. I'm using one hand because I'm holding the camera, but once you release it, like it springs up. You can put your washing in there. You couldn't actually get very much in it, but for your sort of summer clothes, shorts and t-shirts and stuff like that, it's grand. And again, a bit footery to get it to lock, but once you have it closed down, mainly by pressing it down, that's it. You just shut it down and turn it on, and that's it. And we used it a couple of times. It does the job. Now that water is roasting. It is so hot. You have to be really careful in the shower with a mixer top. It would lift the skin off you. So it takes a bit of playing about with. So I would suggest doing that at the right temperature before you get in. So there was just some of the usual stuff that goes on there, the boats and the guys up in the parachute and stuff. Not for me, but it's all going on. You can just sit and watch it outside your window. So again, just some beach scenes there, just to show you the views and stuff you have. It's totally amazing. You know, if I had the money, I'd buy one of these as a wee retirement home. I found a lot of Spanish people were actually retired and living there just because 2 minutes they were all out with their deck chairs in the day. You're right beside Tiki Beach. Now, that's a bit of noise during the day, but at night time it closes down. It's a wee shop and stuff underneath. I definitely recommend it. We really enjoyed it there. The views and things they got were amazing. There is some other rentals in it, but it is mostly Spanish retired locals, and we got a bit of crack and stuff out of them, and they were nice and polite. The only downside was late at night because it is so close to the boardwalk and the beach. About 3 in the morning and stuff, you do get a lot of people sort of making their way back home. Just young ones, you know yourself. You've been there at that age and what have you, and they're making a bit of noise and a bit rowdy. For the first night or two, yeah, you do pick it up, but after that, you just tune out to it. But its location was amazing to everything. You're 2 streets back from the Strip. You're 1 street back from Avenue de Mediterranean, which takes you up towards the old town, and you're straight onto the beach and the walkways. Um, Ideal for anybody a bit older. Ideal for anybody that maybe has mobility issues or anything like that. There, it's so central. I absolutely loved it, and I would go back to it. The price, probably, yeah, you pay a wee bit of a premium for it. And as you go into the summer months like June, July, August, things like that, you probably will pay a bit more. But that is Benidorm, and the prices do go up later in the year. But for the money, to have a self-catering place with a view like that, you couldn't beat it. And I'd definitely 100% recommend it. And the actual owner and the lady that came with the keys and all was lovely. So I couldn't fault it. We had no problems whatsoever. Everything worked. It hit the spot.
You have no time to retire